Hello ladies and gents, since my last video on the Starfighter, which I released around 3 years ago, a few bits have changed. The engine sound for one, but that's really not important. What is important is the way missiles work. They've been changed all around, making them be slightly less useless. However, since then, as of August this year, 2023, the F-104 is now at BR 9.3 in realistic battles, which I find slightly confusing considering it can reach around Mach 1.5, but alas, we vibe. With that said, please enjoy the video. Okay, welcome aboard the Starfighter, ladies and gents. It's been, as I previously said, about 3 years since I last made a video on this thing, and as I have explained, a few bits have changed, including the way I like to play it now. I don't rush anymore. I do the normal person thing of going for altitudes and speeds, which isn't difficult in the Starfighter, admittedly, but alas, It's very good at climbing, tiny wings, tiny wings, big engine, it's essentially a rocket. Speaking of rockets, we're firing a missile at this poor J-34, he has no idea we're here, and get a very tasty first kill. Now, very luckily for us, there's also a hunter over in about 3 kilometers away, we're very rapidly gaining on him, and we give him a missile as well. He's going for altitude, so he's not as quick as I'd say, like to be. Our missile is certainly much quicker than him, and he takes it right up the engine pipe. Lovely stuff. So that's 2 kills in my bag already. Happy days. Now, as you can see, there's a bit of a furball happening, but it's sort of split into 2, and I'm a bit unsure as to which one to go for, so I just pick one random one. And start turning into this J-32 here, because I think he sees us as a Mac cloud him away, but that's fine. And here we go, he breaks left, he tries to get guns on, give him a bit of a spray, but we do get him in the end and get ourselves a lovely third kill. Now, I do like to try and keep our speed at around Mach 1 here. Quite difficult considering this thing has the energy retention of a school bus, but that's fine. Or F-86F, doesn't look like he sees me, he's just going for AI, so he's just obviously pulling up, we get a lovely spray on him and set him alight. That's a 4th kill. Simply lovely. Now, there's this MiG-15 who's very rapidly approaching us. I think we can get guns on here, which we do. We get a critical hit. I was hoping for a kill there, but that's fine. A critical hit is definitely something I cannot complain about, especially considering how much of a snapshot that was. Now, MiG-21 approaching from around 2 o'clock. We see the G-91 ahead with the Lightning as well. I tried to get guns on the G-91, realised I can't do that, tried to break in the Lightning and realised I'm compressing and going way too fast to even try that, so we just completely abort that run and we go for altitudes here, trying to keep our speeds, as I said, around Mach 1, which is where I like to be. Not too bothered about the overloads here because the F-104, put simply, doesn't really have any wings to rip, so we vibe. I also need to mention, since the last video, I have actually spaded this thing as well. Of all aircraft to spade, the F-104A is not it, Chief. It's generally not the best aircraft to use, but if you play it to its strengths, like I'm trying to do here, it's an absolute beast, especially if you get put into a down tier, because no one can keep up with you, and it's just like the old days of when it was first added. Oh man, that was crazy. F-104 at 9.0, I think it was, facing MiG-15s and Sabres, and that was it. Anyway, slightly off topic, breaking into this premium Lightning, guns on, and I get a lovely 5th kill, so we're already at an ace. And now I'm sort of assessing our options here, not too sure who to go for. I should probably dive down after these MiGs here because they are big issues, being with their top speed and potential R60s, which we don't like. I'm not too familiar with the sort of MiG-21 models as previously mentioned, but that's fine. It's an F-13. Kill him, lovely stuff. The F-13 doesn't have R60s as far as I know. 6 kills already. I do actually pull off some lovely snapshots in this video. I'd like to think it's because I've recently bought a 240Hz monitor, mates rates, so that's fun. Anyway, regardless, we are afterburning towards this G91 here because he looks like he's giving our A4 a bit of a hard time. He's quite low energy at the moment, so that's fine. I'm going to try to dive onto him, which we are here. Now, as you can see, he's completely unaware of our presence. Guns on, and get a 7th kill. Oh my goodness me, look at that. Split into 3 pieces in one burst. How I love the Belkan. Now, at this point, there's not many enemies left. We're simply just trying to get who we can. I was considering RTBing at this point in time, having a look at our cannon ammo and how quickly we're getting through the fuel as well here, but then I believe it's G91's the last guy now that the F-104 on our team has shot down the other MiG. So, as you can see, G91 is dogfighting someone. It was a Sabre by the looks of things, and the Sabre has not come out very well. As you can see, he's just binned it. Speaking of binging? I'm not Microsoft. Binning things. Oh my goodness me. Speaking of binning things, look at this friendly F-104 here. He's trying to go for the G91 like I am. I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's dogfighting or something. Oh, there he is. Just coming over the hill or mountain or whatever it is now. Breaks into the G91. G91 sees him, breaks out of the way, and F-104 bins it. Lovely stuff. Now, G91 thinks that is it as we come up on his tail and put some bullets right up his pipe and get a very tasty 8th kill. Now that's game. And, yeah, a bit speechless by that, to be fair, because I think I got very lucky being with how everyone was sort of in a prime position, but we kept our energy up. We made sure no one was on our 6. Happy days. Play this thing to its strengths, and it's very, very fun. Anyway, into another game we go. As you can see, we have once again gone for altitude and speed, being, what, Angels 20 at Mach 1.2. It's one of the big maps, so I don't really know how to approach these. As you can see, there are MiGs at our altitude already, which is not ideal, but we'll see what we can do. I probably shouldn't start chasing any enemies like I am here, but I'm thinking, you know, I've got the speeds. If I take it into a dive, you know, I'm going to be facing away with Afterburner facing the enemy, but then still, at around Mach 1.1, they're going to have a hard time getting some missiles off. So, yeah, speaking of getting missiles off, look at this. Aimline B just catches him and gets us our first kill of this game. Very nice. Now, I was right, being that we are being chased. However, that MiG is around 4 kilometers away, so I thought we'll try to get a shot on the Lightning for now. And I fumbled that more than I fumbled a baddie in the past, but whatever, that's fine, we're fine. Yeah, now as you can see, I'm still going for speed. Not too bothered about altitude at this point, because everyone seems to be above us anyway, so I haven't really got much to lose. Although saying that, this guy appears to be tunnelling on some teammates here, so I think let's try and pull a sneaky, get behind him. He does see me, I think, hence why he does this funny little turn. Maybe I'm wrong, I think he sees the Phantom, which obviously, as you can see, he got a missile off. Speaking of getting missiles off, we get one on him. I was convinced this wouldn't catch him, but yeah, it does. That was a very close missile, but it caught him, so whatever, that's another kill. I think, is that the second or third? Sorry guys, I've lost count. Anyway, I hope you're keeping count because I was very proud of this game. Well, maybe. You'll see. Anyway, another MiG-21 chasing down the friendly A5 who does actually get the kill, so I'm sorry I couldn't save that guy, but whatever. Tried to get a snapshot off of this MiG. He's very wise to it and pulls away. That's fine. We're going in opposite directions. We got lots of speed. So yeah, we're just going to go and see how we can support the team. Now, this guy, Novatech, is a F3H2, he's quite good, I think. He's alright. Gets out of the way of the Lightning, we get a shot on the Lightning and get him down. There we go, 3rd kill. Is that a premium Lightning with overwing rocket pods? I'm not too sure, but I think it's a Giga cursed aircraft. It's unique, to put it nicely. Yeah, sort of like, is it the Jaguar that has the overwing sidewinders? What is it with us Brits and weird aircraft designs? Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's strange. Anyway, slightly off topic. I see these cons in the air. I don't know if they're missiles or just someone who hasn't been marked. But regardless, we turn away from that and we try to go for the A32, who's giving our F8 Crusader a few issues. So yeah, as you can see, once again, keeping speed at around Mach. We try to get guns on, as you can see. Spray him down, completely fumble that shot, but that's fine. As you can see, we are still headed towards a few enemies, so I'd take this opportunity, try to go for the slowest one, and also one of the most dangerous, being the SE-25 with R60s. Very good dogfighter actually, but not so good when he's been split into a few pieces. It's a good dogfighter because, well, it's slow speed obviously, it's got gun pods possibly, if you arm it with such, and R60s, which are already very dangerous. So yeah, now we're being chased down by half of what's left of the enemy team, as you can see. trying to go for altitudes. Now, as you can see, this MiG-21 is firing a few missiles at me. I'm really quite unbothered because the R60's burn time leaves a lot to be desired, and as you can see, we've got a very powerful afterburner. He's, well, still firing at us for whatever reason. We're outrunning him, trying to give him a bit of a lesson in the chat. I think that's the last missile he fires at me, thank God. So what we're going to do is I decide, well, I'm not going to run away from him all game because, well, the team needs our help. We're going to try and circle back around towards the enemies and see if there's much more we can do to help out, because it's really not looking that good at the moment. So as you can see, we're hitting around Mach 1.3. Maybe in a sort of steeper, longer dive, we'd end up at Mach 1.5. Yeah, it's difficult to rip the F-104. Gotta say, I haven't actually ripped its wings. As I said, there's probably because there's not many wings to rip off. Anyway, regardless, A32 coming straight towards us again, give him a bit of a spray and get a very nice, was that a 4th kill? 5th? Oh, nice, revive, okay. So that MiG loses interest as we turn back around into him here, hoping to catch him off guard while he's bothering the F3H Demon. And he does actually notice us coming for the head-on, but that's fine, we have a Belkan. Spray him down. He gets a critical hit on me, although we get a critical hit on him, and I notice he's lost tail control and he's going into a spin, leading me to think that we got his vertical stabilizer. So that's another kill, number 6, and looking at the damage here, I decide I don't want to hang about, especially considering we have, well, not much fuel at all. So yeah, we are returning to base, going to rearm and refuel, and hopefully get back into the action here. As you can see, our very botched landing with that damage to what tiny little wings we have. So we put the flaps in, try to flare and slow down, drag shoot out, and that is another happy landing. As you can see, the F3H2 did make it back as well, which is good. And yeah, we rearm and get back out after burning towards the MiG-21, who I can see here. Although saying that, someone says attention to the map behind us. We turn around, see a red dot, see a missile, and there's an AJ-37 Biggin who just took down the poor F-100. Assuming the F-100 even saw this guy, I don't think he really stood much of a chance. Yeah, that's fine. His sacrifice allowed us to spot someone who probably would have killed us. So yeah, as you can see, we're turning around here, losing quite a bit of speed, but I want him to be anywhere except behind us here. And he does actually look like he's looping back round, so we're going to see if we can burst climb up to him with what little energy we have. And lose his track, but that's fine, we've got guns on, and set him alight. Eventually he will crash, and that will be a very good 7th kill, as we obviously say what we've just done in the chat. And yeah, he's nosediving, he might even be spinning at this point, but that's fine. I wanted to make sure the F3H didn't steal him. That's fine, he's a good teammate. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention here. MiG-21 SMT right on our 6. There's not really much I can do at this point. I'm just afterburning, trying to get some speed and some separation, trying to bring him back to the base. However, getting separation was a massive mistake, as he gets an R60 off at us right here, and despite my best wiggling efforts, the missile hits us and takes us down quicker than a fat kid on a seesaw. Yeah, we're very dead, but 7 kills, cannot complain. Now, here's the F3H here. I think he's the last guy. Gets a missile off at a stray Yak-28, and he just blows up, which is very satisfying. Tries to manoeuvre with a MiG-21, that's fine, he's perfectly capable of doing it, but he's very low energy and above enemy territory with the new SPAAs. Yeah. Anyway, that's fine, can't complain, 7 kills. Might have lost the battle, but not the war. Anyway, let's head on into a new game, and this one goes slightly better, I'd like to think. So, much higher this time, we're around 37,000 feet compared to the 20 that I usually go for. So, spot this MiG, there's no one at this altitude, so I thought there's no point of hanging about. Nose diving after the MiG-21, although I do think that we disengage because, well, as you can see, the afterburner is not pointing where he's going, leading me to think that he's crit and has inevitably lost control. MiG-19 is an interesting target. I wasn't sure to go for him, but I decided I should do. I was already cutting underneath first, and I'm still completely nose down, which may have been a bad idea, because we just arrested all the speed we got from the dive. And as you can see, he is turning, I don't think he was expecting us to keep with him here, but we pop takeoff perhaps to see if we can accelerate the process a bit. Now, 1.8 kilometers, 1.9 even, ambitious for a missile launch, but we go for it, and it does look like it's getting him. And as we can see, we'll just have a look at the missile, catches him just about and gets us a lovely missile kill. Now, Q5 underneath us, along with a MiG-21. MiG-21 looks occupied, so we're going to try and dive after this Q5 here. I think there is a teammate with me trying to engage this guy, although we do get in nice and close. Give the missile a bit of a lead. Fox 2, 1.5 kilometers. He's not evading, and that is a very easy kill. Now, as you can see, after that lovely kill, just going for a bit of altitude, although I do see the MiG-17 in front of us. Now I'm wondering if he keeps on going where he's going, we might be able to get guns on. He actually tries to take us in the head on here, which doesn't end well for either of us. Well, because we miss. That's fine, we're not dead. And we are, well, we have every opportunity here to extend, get a bit of speed, turn around and rejoin, which is exactly what we're doing now. Just trying to assess who do I actually try to go for at this point, because, well, there's a MiG in the distance who's closing. I'll probably get guns on him quicker than if I was trying to catch the MiG-17. Obviously just make sure we're not being chased ourselves, which is good. There's a fight going on to our 2 or 3 o'clock, but we're not bothered by that. Now, MiG-21, as you can see, tries to take us from the head on, lovely guns, roll out of the way and blow him to a few thousand pieces. Simply lovely. Another MiG-21, we try to kill him here. Get a critical hit, cannot complain, damage a tail and fuel tank. MiG-17, as you can see, critical hit again. We got his fuel tank as well, now that's nice. MiG-17, I think we get a kill assist on him. There you go, not too bothered because we still get the silver lines and research. MiG-21 is trying to come back to the head on, decides he doesn't want to do it, gives us a lovely snapshot, tried to spray him down and get his wing. That's a very nice 4th kill. Now, as you can see, getting some speed back. Skies are clear around here. MiG-23 above us, although he is cold and extending away. So you try to help his teammate out with, oh man, Danger Man 2009. It is very slow, very damaged MiG-21, so we're simply going to add to that damage, aren't we? So get some guns on, spray, critical hit, can't complain, something fell off. Now, yeah, we're just going to extend here and wait for the kill assist. And what we're also going to do is watch out for the SPAAs, and we're going to climb up after the MiG-23. As you can see, we did get the kill assist, which is nice, taken down by AIM-9E. I could only wish to have those on this thing, that would make life a lot easier, but we vibe. It's a very fun plane to play, assuming you play it to its strengths. And yeah, here you go. MiG-23 is turning into us for some reason. Not too sure what he's doing. If I had a missile, he would be dead a lot quicker, but still we're in a prime position for a gunshot. We're just about quicker than him. Turning around, give him a quick burst. Miss the first one, get the second. Critical hit, try to give him another one and take his wing off. That's a 5th kill, cannot complain, very good. Now he's very much spinning out of control. I think the MiG-23BN is the one that doesn't have R60s. That's fine, he didn't get us. So we go home, as you can see. Lots of a landing, very good. Touchdown, hit the brakes, idle the throttles, flare, wait for the drag chute to come out, and there you go, happy days. So we're going to rearm and repair here, get back out and see if we can catch the last guy, because I think there's only one left now. So here we go, back up in the air. No idea where this last guy is, so we use a blind hunt, try to catch him out. Now he's a little bit of a distance away, as you can see, about 46 kilometers. So let's skip forwards a bit and see if we can find him. Now he did go home, he's at the base. I didn't want to give him a gun run because, well, as you can see, the SAMs aren't exactly very happy. I think the J's out, which is good, so that means we win. As you can see, still logging some missiles, there you go. 3 J's out, surrenders essentially, gives us the win, and gives us a win with 5 kills might I add, with 2 assists, which is very good. Anyway, that's for Starfighter nowadays, so I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more content like this. Visit the merch store if you want to support me, link is in the description, and I will see you guys again soon. Have a good one, fly safe, bye bye!